Hey everybody, it's Lindsay and I want to share with you a product that I have been using on my face and as part of my skincare routine that I am absolutely in love with lately. And I'm going to include it in my March favorites, but I don't have time in the favorites video to talk about everything I want to say about it, so I thought I would upload this one before my March favorites, explaining it, because I know if I do it the other way around I'll get a million questions about it until I upload this review. So I am talking about the Walgreens brand Alpha Hydroxy face cream, and this you can get at Walgreens. It is, I just checked the website, $6.99, so it's very reasonable. It's a huge tub, it's 4 ounces, it will last you absolutely forever. My Walgreens did not have this in stock. I had to order it online, so then I paid, you know, $5 shipping or whatever, but definitely worth it. Alright, so Alpha Hydroxy acid, that's what this cream is. Alpha hydroxy acid is a kind of chemical exfoliant, and if you are not familiar with chemical exfoliants, there are two different kinds. There are chemical exfoliants and there are physical exfoliants, and I'm not an expert on this, so I'll do my best to explain to you. But a physical exfoliant is something that physically, mechanically scrapes away the dead skin cells, like a facial scrub, like the green tea, St. Ives green tea facial scrub. That is a physical exfoliant. You rub it on your face and you scrub it, and that's what is removing the dead skin cells. A chemical exfoliant dissolves the dead skin cells away. It loosens the binders that keep them together, and then you shed your dead skin cells faster than you would, you know, not doing any exfoliation at all. So I did not have, this is the first kind of alpha hydroxy acid I've ever used. I had really no experience with them before, and it kind of, just hearing the word alpha hydroxy acid kind of freaks me out when I hear about people getting chemical peels and their skin peeling off and stuff like that. I mean, ooh, that just kind of creeps me out a little. This is nothing like this. I learned about this product through Nerber XO. I will link her below. Her skincare video, she goes over her skincare routine and she talks about the different chemical exfoliants that she uses. And basically this is one of the ones she suggested, and it has 8% alpha hydroxy acid of a 70% solution, it says. So it's 8% alpha hydroxy acid, and in particular it's a glycolic acid, which is a type of alpha hydroxy acid. She was talking about how it's important to find a product that lists the percentage. I was doing a little research on the internet, and apparently you know, over-the-counter products, you want to stay 10% or below. You can get them different places. She mentions some other places she's picked up AHAs, but you know, so that's basically it. So this is one of them. It lists, it says it's 8%, so that I think is a pretty good starter AHA. That's short for alpha hydroxy acid. So what it is, it's a cream, and I've had this for a few months now, and it kind of looks, I don't want to like blind you here, it's white, but it kind of looks like I've gone through a lot. But what I did is I actually scooped some out for my mom because I wanted her to try it. But you don't need a lot. If you're not familiar with dermTVdotcom, that is the name of the YouTube channel. I will link that below too. He's a doctor. He has several videos on lots of dermatology things. Nerber XO also recommended him. I'm not taking credit for discovering him at all. But he has great videos on skincare and anything dermatology related, and they're real short and they're really nice and informative. So he goes over chemical exfoliants, so if you want more in-depth information on what a chemical exfoliant is and what it does, you know, watch his videos. But basically, it doesn't matter whether you apply a thick layer of this, according to him, or a very thin layer. It's only what absorbs into the very first layer of your skin is what works. So, you know, it doesn't matter. You're not going to go through this fast because you don't have to slather it on, because it doesn't make a difference if you put more on. But I do this every single night. What I do is I wash my face, and then I use a toner, and then I put this on my skin because I don't want too much getting between my skin and this. I want this to work. And then this is a cream in itself, so it is, you know, pretty moisturizing, but it does say that you can top it off with a moisturizer after using this. So I wait till that absorbs, and then I use a moisturizer or a serum or something like that, whatever I'm using for the night. So I use this every single night. I was a little afraid of what my skin's reaction would be. I do not have sensitive skin, but I've never had any experience with an AHA, and I just didn't know. I had absolutely no reaction to this at all. I can't say the first day I really noticed anything different, but I've been using this for several weeks now, going on like a few months, and it really is amazing what it's been doing for my skin. Since I started using the Clarisonic Mia, my skin has been really great, really improved. And then I added this on top of it, and my skin is brighter, softer, clearer. It just looks so nice. And when I say clear, I don't mean breakout wise, more, you know, it just kind of gets rid of the dullness, but mainly brighter. My skin looks healthier. When I don't have makeup on, it really looks a lot nicer. It doesn't look dull. So I really like the tone and the softness. My skin is so soft now, and so I'm really happy with this. Once I'm through with this, I might try moving up to a 10% solution to see what that could do for my skin. But I just really wanted to recommend something like this because it's such a reasonably priced product. $6.99 for 4 ounces of cream, and this will last you a very long time. That is a great price. And I feel like so many skincare products that contain AHAs or just, you know, have claims to do great things for your skin can be very expensive and very unaffordable for many people. And so for $6.99, if you can get a huge tub of this, I think that's a great deal. And it's really, I've just really been liking what it's doing for my skin. It doesn't have a scent. It doesn't have a scent, no dyes, nothing like that. But I guess I'll just read what the back of it says in case I'm forgetting something. It says Alpha Hydroxy Face Cream is a fragrance-free skin treatment and exfoliator to help gently restore a fresh, healthy, and more youthful appearance. Alpha Hydroxy acid removes dead skin cells, assists skin tone and skin texture. It says a slight and temporary tingling or stinging may result. And it also, one thing that it says on the packaging, and I've also been reading, doing my research on AHAs, is you have to be very careful with sunscreen. I don't know if it's just because it's removing the dead skin cells or if it's something, you know, the chemical reaction going on with your skin, but your skin will be much more sensitive to sunlight. So you really want to make sure you're using a sunscreen during the day if you're using this product. I haven't noticed a problem really with, you know, sun irritation or anything like that. But then again, you know, it's not like I'm bathing out in the sun, and I do wear a sunscreen during the day. So that is my review on the Alpha Hydroxy face cream from Walgreens. It's Walgreens brand. I will link below also the Walgreens website where you can get this in case, and you can check to see if it's in your store. The only problem is maybe you want to call because mine said it was in the store, my local Walgreens, and it wasn't. So maybe just call, but it's just it's a great product. I'm really impressed with it. Great price. I mean, you cannot beat it. So if you have any other questions about chemical exfoliants, I'm definitely not an expert. I'm not a dermatologist, so I would do a little research on your own. I mean, feel free to ask me. I might not have all the answers, but definitely check out NurberXO. I will link her video about talking about her skincare routine and why she uses chemical exfoliants. I will link dermTV. Check out some of those. He really goes into detail and really has visuals and explains about chemical exfoliants. It makes it a lot more easy to understand if you're kind of confused. And yeah, that's it. So if any of you have products that you use, that you love, physical or chemical exfoliants, let me know. Share them with everybody. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I hope you have a great day. See ya. Alright, so I started editing this video and then I realized that there was one thing that I wanted to mention. I have been, since using an alpha hydroxy acid chemical exfoliant, I have been much more aware of them around me and seeing alpha hydroxy acids and glycolic acid specifically listed in products. And one thing that I've really been noticing them in is foot creams, hand creams, cuticle creams, and to me that makes so much sense. And so one thing I wanted to share with you, if you do end up picking this up, this is dirt cheap, and a lot of those kind of products that have AHAs in them are kind of pricey. So I haven't been doing this long enough to tell you any results, but I'm gonna start putting this on my hands at night, possibly my feet over the summer, rubbing it into my cuticles, because if it's gentle enough to use on my face, I would be interested to see, you know, what it can do for dry skin, rough skin on hands and feet, and especially feet in summer because I wear sandals all the time and my feet just get dry and rough. And so that's just one thing I wanted to add, is if you do end up picking up this product, this is a much cheaper way to try that than to buy a, you know, expensive product specifically for your feet or your cuticles or whatever. So yeah, just one little tip. So I'm gonna keep trying that and see how, if it makes my hands any softer or whatever. So that's it.